are you doing?
It was sort of a up and down day. Okay. Happy St. Patty's Day. Um, Today's been really weird. Lots of ups and downs and a lot of ups and downs. Um, and I felt compelled again to talk to y'all. So maybe if you feel the same things I'm feeling, what I've learned is that if I feel it, it's correct. So don't doubt your feelings. Um, I feel that lately I've been a little paranoid, but I feel like that's a good thing. But so today I got woken up by the construction crew. Everyone's, not working too closely together, lots of fresh air. And I'm out there for 5 hours just feeling good. I felt really good today. And I'm looking at my view and what this house will become. And then I felt really guilty about that. Because I keep jumping emotionally between the short term and the long term. Going green today, by the way, for St. Patty's Day, Oregon Ducks fan. Got my vintage golf hat on. See, there's an up. There's also green here. And then I think about like my assistant came over today. Hi, Sam. Sam is doesn't have the best immune system, so I stayed about 40 feet away from her, and I held on to Lizzie, and because I just thought, what if Lizzie rubs up against Sam, or Sam pets her, or Lizzie licks her, and if I have this virus and I don't know it, I feel great. I feel guilty about that too. Um, but then if Sam got it, that'd be horrible. So this is why we stay away. I just watched Stephen Colbert's um, vlog from home. Um, and he's like in a bathtub in his suit, talking about how much we should wash, and make sure we're clean. Excuse me. I think that note says worry. Um, yeah. This has been. I'm assuming everyone's feeling this too, but it's good just to know if you are. Let me know. But are you fucking stressed out too? Um, Last night I started organizing my studio and like building forts. Like when I was a kid, my parents would leave me alone in my room, and I would like build these huge Lego things, or like forts and stuff. And I feel like um, as an adult, I lost that for many years, and then thanks to amazing artists in our community, such as Leafy Green and Testamitic, I love you guys. It's allowed me to artistically build forts, if you will, and create different pieces and support other artists. Um, I'm going way off notes. That came from worry. All right. So the trophies I've decided to show to you guys today. This one, um, this one's really, really special for me. This is the next to last one I got recently. Mark Endo surprised me and gave me this for artistic creations in the dance world. So thank you, Mark. That meant so much to me. And I wanted to pair that today with one of the first trophies I got in the dance world. So this is the American Lindy Hop Championships 2001 Strictly Lindy Division. I graduated college. So I was at Bowdoin from 96 to 2000, which is in southern Maine, which is now I live in Oregon. I live a half an hour east of Portland, Oregon. In college, I lived a half an hour north of Portland, Maine. So that's sort of fun. And fun fact, Dave Kahn, this goes out to you for your trivia nights in case you don't know this. Portland, Oregon was going to be called either Portland or Boston and become the sister city of either Portland, Maine or Boston, Massachusetts. And there was actually a coin flip, and it turned out to be Portland, Oregon. So that's why we're Portland and not Boston, Oregon. So yeah, this trophy, American Lindy Hop Championships 2001 Strictly Lindy Division. So Maine college, I was dancing. Um, I was having puppy. Hi, Lizzie. Thanks for joining us, little love. Um, my goal in college was just to have the best experiences. My parents always said it didn't matter what I studied as long as I loved it. So I was an art history major. Actually went into college thinking I would be English and religion double major with an Asian studies minor. And I was really like, I'm going to do this. And then, oh, I'll get back to Sam. Um, Actually, I have to. If Janine, if you're watching this, this is about you and your videos, making sure you got them. Just one sec. Okay, back to you guys. Yeah, so my goal was to always have the best time, right? So, yeah, English, religion, Asian studies, and then that switched to psych and English with an art history minor and Asian studies minor, and I ended up with an art history major, specializing in Southeast Asian art for 2 years, and then I was supposed to go live in Sri Lanka and India for a year, and there was a political coup, so I didn't go, and so I went to Italy for a year, and it was an amazing year. But when I was there, not only was I dancing and studying art history, but this girl Emily wanted me to be her dance assistant. She was a teacher from the UK, and she needed a translator and a guy who could dance, and that was me. So I was like, oh, I'd love to do that. So every Wednesday night there was a mixer of Italians and non-Italians, and she would teach East Coast swing and a little bit of Lindy Hop in Charleston, and I would translate for her, and I would be her dance assistant. And it was so much fun. And then when I went back to Bowdoin for my senior year, I was going to Boston every weekend. I didn't have a car, so it was either ask someone for a ride, or take the bus. A couple hours. It was 2 hours, 2.5 to Boston from where I was in Brunswick, Maine. And then the Lindy Hop community was amazing. I would crash on people's couches, guest rooms. Like every weekend, I was down there for the Johnny Lloyd workshop weekend or the like Hassan Marie workshop, and then I would take that energy that I got and I'd bring it back up to my college, and I'd be like, everyone come on over, I'll teach you everything I learned. And then I was involved in the ballroom dance group, and then I was founded the swing dance group, and it was always just give the information to everybody, and we used the club money to buy videos from the Flying Lindy Hoppers, Monsters of Swing, and I'm actually, it's weird, I'm good friends with two of the guys in there now. But man, it's been like, I've been teaching for 21 years. Holy shit. Anyway, getting sidetracked. I don't remember what we were talking about. Worry, Bowdoin. Wash your hands a lot. Wash your hands, sanitize. I just rub down everything. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, huge ups and downs. Oh, anyway, so back to this. Yeah, so I started dancing hardcore in college, and I moved back to LA. And there was some politics in LA which didn't make me really happy there at all. But I ended up co-founding the dance club Lindy Groove, which is still the country's largest swing dance club, which is now closed. As Lance, you're doing a great job, man. Thanks for closing that and making sure that people are social distancing. This is a weird time in our lives. So anyway, 2001 American Lindy Hop Championships. I danced strictly swing, strictly Lindy with one of the best followers ever, Christy Vazilauskas. Yeah, after that, I got a call the next day that was, we'd like you to come to our city and teach. We can hire you now that you've won something. And it was weird that all of a sudden I was quantifying what I was really happy doing and expressing, but then getting rewarded for doing well in a competition. So that's what started my career, but man, getting way sidetracked. With that in mind, my last note here, maybe you guys feel this way. I mean, it's only been what, like 2 days, 3 days, and I'm not confined to a tiny, tiny, tiny place like most people are. And if you're in a city somewhere in a tiny apartment, or I feel for you. I feel like my days are blending together. Like I'm just staying up all night swiping, like looking at the news and trying to figure out and extrapolate what's actually real versus what I don't think is real. And then telling myself that this shit is happening, and that I feel really fortunate where I am right now, which makes me feel really guilty because I can move around. Okay, so I had one other thought. Flatten the curve simply means that we're all going to get it, but the rate that we get it is spread out so that the medical facilities can maintain this. I'm going to make sure the camera's still recording. Seven and a half minutes left. That's great. So we're all going to get it, which made me think of this a little differently. If someone gets it and they are not having immune system issues, then it's almost like it's not. For example, if I was going to get it, I would rather get it when there's like space in a hospital if I really need it. But I don't want to get it, and I don't want to give it to anyone else. I guess what I'm saying is, for a few of my friends who have tested positive and are now in self-quarantine or hospital quarantine and feeling better, I'm really happy for you, because like now you'll, right, unless you can get it again, I don't know, but like you're showing us that we'll get through this. So anyway, wash your hands a lot. Hopefully the government stops all renter payments and mortgage everything's, and we push pause for like 2 months, and we organize our lives and we make art, and we wear new outfits every day. My goal is to wear something new every day. After my house fire, I started figuring like the KonMari method of my life. Like it was like, all right, everything's gone. So every time I bought a piece of clothing, I was like, oh, I really want this. These shoes, I think I really want them, and then I would get them. But the problem is, I've always felt bad using things when they're so brand new. I don't want to like break them in. And lately it's been one of those, no, things are meant to be used in life. We should use and appreciate things, and we should appreciate the people in our lives. Yeah, so hopefully everything's just on pause. Lizzie, come on, help wrap this with me. Come on. Okay, here you go. I have to change out her collar for the duck's collar. Maybe I'll find that tonight. This is the Portland Airport carpet pattern. Nomer, Carly, Senior. Lizzie says hi.